enjoying themselves on the hill here at Mallory Park, and we look forward to the Nitro Racing Thundersport GP3s.
Dave Hampton is on pole position for the GP3 race, and it's good to see the JNRB Racing man on there. We've got second here on the grid, number 33, James Robinson. He's looking to follow his footsteps of his older brother. And then we've got Aaron Hay here on the 450. He was given the 125 a good run for their money yesterday. Can he do it again today?
Well, we shall see. There we see the Nitro GP3s, but we also have, you'll have noticed that quite more bikes on the grid, because there was such a huge entry for the Bridgestone Thundersport 500s that those who didn't qualify for their main race proper are going to get their own cup race. And there they are, ready to take their start. They are away and running, so Steve, we're going to have our work cut out here, keeping our eyes on two separate grids.
Yes, of course, the main race, the Nitro GP3, is what we'll try and focus on, but these guys have all paid their entries and unfortunately not able to qualify for the main race, but they have been given just as many races, which is good stuff. At the front here, number 49 then, Ian Raben, who we saw plenty of last year from the Isle of Man in the GP3 class, and the first of the 500 Cup runners there is number 84, that's Jace the Race Taylor.
Yes, indeed it is, and yes, he got away very well at the head of the 500s. He's been chased by Kev Carrington and Ashley Norrington at the moment, but at the front of the GP3s, well, still Ian Raben there. Of course, a slightly smaller grid than we'd have liked, Steve, at this stage of things, and I think obviously in terms of the future, with the GP3s being phased out at higher levels, the 600s coming in, that's probably the way grids are going to go in a couple of years' time.
Yes, unfortunately, it is something that we expected to see. It's still nice to have a few of them out there, and there's plenty of bikes still available. Oh, and that's a big crash there! Dave Hampton going up the inside of Ian Raben. They touched as they went into Edwina's, and luckily Raben is okay there. And that's the end of the race for him.
And it's absolutely nothing. I think Ian Raben could have done it. I don't think he expected that at all. Well, down and out, but as you say, up again. Aaron Hay chasing in second place now. It was a very quick place for that off as well. Jason Lynn on number 85 there in third at the moment. And here we have our leading 500s. It is still Jason Taylor ahead of Kev Carrington. Then we see number 42, Chris Spink.
So there's Dave Hampton, the JNRB Racing, who was just involved in that collision. But coming off, oh, and well, some may say that was justice for the manoeuvre earlier. I'm not sure the one into Edwina's was necessarily his fault, but he's down, and well, he doesn't look very happy. Dave Hampton from Southampton, giving himself a punch now, and Scott Dutton's involved in a bit of action there with James Robinson.
Goodness me, it's all getting a little bit fraught up the front. You don't need many of these GP3s to produce the exciting race. I'm just wondering whether, in fact, Dave Hampton may have sustained some kind of mechanical damage to maybe the brake lever, whatever, during that collision, because he certainly did go down like a sack of spuds there, and it didn't look as though he was particularly out of shape.
It is possible for sure, but I know that most of these GP3s are running slick tyres, and look at this. Well, Scott Dutton from fourth to third, and Scott Dutton's down, and you can't hang on to the brakes in there in slippery conditions. Dutton's out of it, and that means James Robinson is at the front of this race, and he's never won a race before.
I don't think Scott Dutton has ever won a GP3 race, and I think he saw glory in front of his eyes there, and well, it's not to be, because that was the last lap, and Sid throws the flag. James Robinson takes the win. Well, one rider's misfortune, another chap's good luck, and James Robinson takes that win from Aaron Hay. Jason Lynn was third, and Greg Greenwood, Scott Dixon, and Dave Hampton were next up. Now then, on the podium, James Robinson, Aaron Hay, and Jason Lynn. 500s, well, Ashley Norrington just nicked by to take the win from Jason Taylor. Kev Carrington was third, Jerry Cross fourth, Matt Ponce fifth, and Mark Sewell sixth. Then we see Ashley, Jason, and Kev on the podium.
Winner of the GP3 race, James Robinson. James, you were improving all the way through last season, and now you've got yourself a great win.
Yeah, I'm really happy. It was hard last year just getting used to the bike, but now I've done it, so I'm well happy.
And have you got anyone to thank at all?
I'd like to thank my mum and dad for putting up with me and bringing me here with the money and just for working my bike.